Hello, everyone.
Hi, 女士们、先生们，欢迎来到李世锋茶谈录。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to A Tea with Li. Today, with great honor and pleasure, we are having Vera, Li and Vera from the United States to share with us her life story on being an actor, cosplayer, fitness trainer, and also toy puppeteer.
Yes.
So please, Vera, how and why you choose to be a toy puppeteer? I see that behind you there are some toys. So you designed it, or there any story behind it?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm professional, and when you're doing toy commercials like Barbie or Cars or any toy ever, on the close-up, when the camera gets really, really close, I'm the hand, because I have little hands, that does the puppeteering of the toy. Like I turn Barbie's head, or I move the toy car, or whatever toy it is. And these are my puppets. I did a toy movie, which I hope you will see. It's called Apocalypse Love, and these are the puppets. The whole movie is done with these guys, and they're like, "Hello, we're moving around." And I will give you a link to that.
Okay, perfect. I think this is a very unique profession. For now, I traveled, 30 or 40 different countries, but I have never met anybody doing this. How come how you dive into this profession and idea? We used to watch the horror movie, about the toy, American movie, about the little toy, So how you come this idea? Yeah.
It was by accident, as all weird professions are. I had no idea. I played the piano, and I had an idea. Oh, I should send a picture in body parts, and maybe they'll want a pianist hand. And they said, "You have the most perfect little boy hands we've ever seen." And they sent me out on commercials, so I started to do commercials for toys, and that's been my profession for like 12 years now. And no one's ever done a feature film in that style where you see the hand moving the toy. So I decided to be the first person to do that. So movie's coming out next year.
Wow, thank you and congratulations. It's come naturally somehow. Okay, so also I mean, maybe even in United States it's quite unique, right? You have so multicultural, but it's quite unique, I suppose so. Okay, so you are also a cosplayer. I'm kind of old school style, I never did this before, but I saw somebody playing this in a Halloween, festival in China. But what does cosplay mean to you, and how you started to be a cosplayer?
Well, I'm very curious how Halloween is in China. Will you tell me?
Okay. The passing, Halloween festival in Shanghai, they do some Western, like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. They do some Chinese fairy tale as well. They make a Monkey King, the Buddha, some, they doing a little bit ironic with, politics slightly, very slightly, because for some reason. And the young people, they have fun. They use the cosplay in the Halloween to express the inner voice, let's say. But here, like it was in big city like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, the huge city. here we had some, but not a big party, like, hundreds of thousands of people get together, not really, just a bunch of guys, most also are foreigners. For the Chinese people here, I'm located in Zhengzhou, Henan province is, it's the central part of China. Not so, it's a big city, but not so, as international as Beijing and Shanghai. So yeah, we have little, but how it goes, but people starting to more interesting in cosplay. Yeah.
I started in cosplay because I was playing video games, and I was playing Tomb Raider Lara Croft. Is that a popular game with you?
It's a little bit not shame, but I almost don't play any video game or computer game.
No problem. But that's how
yeah. But many people like it
I,
in China, especially like even the teenager, they start training like Dota or LOL. I didn't even know the name, but yeah. Please.
It's a game, and there's a girl in it, and I was like, I kind of look like this girl, and I can make this costume very easily. So I decided I would make the costume, and I went to a comic book convention, and this was the very beginning of cosplay in the US, and it was a big hit, and I was like, oh, I love this attention. So I made more costumes and more cosplay, and I just really liked, I met so many people in the industry. Like, that's how my career started in film, and just meeting these people, because they were all at comic book conventions, signing autographs, meeting actors, and I just loved, well, the attention, and just meeting all these great people, and I met fans, and I met just everyone they're so, they're open, they're accepting, and they're like, come do crazy costumes, the crazier the better. And I just fell in love with it, and that's why, that's what cosplay means to me, and that's why I do cosplay. I just love the people and everybody that does it.
So yeah, you mentioned love the people, but okay, you started with some video game or computer game, but what drives you? I suppose that cosplay is sort of arts to express the inner you, or the one whom you would like to be, in a sort of situation. Is that mean to you something like this? Because for example, in reality, we cannot be Superman or Spider-Man. But when we dress the uniform or this and that, maybe, yeah, we are kind of powerful, and to help people to save the world.
Yeah.
So how it come to
it's
you?
A way to,
yeah.
It's a way to express how you want. Like, a lot of people would like to be a hero, and when you dress up, you could feel like a hero, and it's like living in a fantasy, and it's a great fantasy because it's like very positive. The people are positive, seeing other people dressed up as other heroes, and then I love it when, like, groups of friends dress up as like Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Batman, and like they're all the whole group. It's a community, and it makes you feel like, like you're part of something, and you're not alone. You get to see that you're not the only weird person on the planet. There's many weird people. They all have similar desires, similar hobbies, and you get to be in a group and not be alone, and not to feel like you're the only person with this strange hobby.
And also you are doing like acting. So I used to watch your little movie you did. So when you started to act? and how it comes out?
I actually started in the very beginning. I wanted to be a stunt woman because I was studying Kung Fu. There was a 32nd generation monk in New York City, where I'm from, called Shi Ping. And I studied with him for a really long time. And then I moved to California. So I stopped. But I thought that I could do, Kung Fu, I could do stunt work and do fake fighting and stuff like that. And that's how I originally got into the film industry. And then cosplay put me in a place with other filmmakers. So you meet people. It's like all very interconnected.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, why am I getting beat up all the time? It hurt. It's a fight scene and you got bruises everywhere. I said, okay, let me try acting, but I'm not a very good actor. I can act. I like comedies. I can't do drama. I can't cry, but I could do very good comedy. And then from there, I said, well, I don't see any movies that I would like to see. So I started to learn how to write. And I spent many years learning how to write. And while I was learning how to write, I was doing my career as a hand model. So I'm always
as a hand model, hand
on a film set, just Barbie and all the toys. They call us hand models. We're puppeteers, really. And while I'm on set filming, I'm like watching how the camera is, where the lights are. So I'm learning the filmmaking part. And then after so many years, you learn, you ask questions, you talk to people, you make the connections with like the lighting people, the camera people, the other actors, producers. You just learn. I really wanted to be a filmmaker. So you have to, in today's day and age, you could make a movie on your phone. You don't have to be, you don't need Hollywood. We don't need Hollywood. We can do our own. But you have to learn all the skills. You need to write, you have to produce and act and do everything, editing. I had to learn how to edit movies, and that's the progression. Like I just learned on the job while getting paid to do puppeteering. I learned how to make films, and I learned to write, and it's all like one unique, I've met so many people cosplaying who are actors, because actors love pretending and they love to be in costumes. So it's all like one world that just kind of came together in this crazy, beautiful way that's helping me make my dreams come true to make movies, like silly, weird movies, but that's my people.
Well, so nobody, can define what is silly and weird, and it's, I think, you are on behalf or representing a bunch of guys, who have same, as you mentioned, desire. Maybe for some reason in the real society, they don't have a chance to show who they really are, what they really want to express. But I think your action somehow also inspired people to be, the so-called weird guy in the school or in the daily life, And that's part, this exactly part, really inspiring and also really attracting, because you are showing who you are and what it's. Yesterday I was writing something like you. I was writing what? So what I would like to express. So I'm like our talk with Li. So what we are focusing on. So we are focusing on two things actually. In Chinese we call it 独立之精神，自由之思想 which means the independent spirit and thinking in freedom. So this is what we are focusing on. your story clearly and totally expressed what our TikTok, this project means to independently show your free thinking. No matter how people think it weird or silly, but yeah. Okay, so now back to your movie. You said your movie of toy puppeteer will coming out next year. So
Yeah,
what is the story behind? I mean, what is this movie talking about?
Okay, it's a very strange movie, and I'm a very strange filmmaker, but it's a story about aliens. Aliens come from another
space.
planet.
Okay.
Yeah, from space. They come, not illegal aliens. This is space aliens come, and they make all the dead people zombies. So they raise all of our dead into an army of zombies to kill us because we're destroying the earth.
Yeah.
Like pollution and all that stuff. But who cares? This guy is this little rock and roll guy in a truck accident. I don't want to give too much away. So he goes and he digs her up out of the cemetery, puts the body in a bag, and runs away before the aliens can turn her into a zombie. He winds up bumping into his ex-girlfriend, who decides to help him. She doesn't like that he left her for the dead girlfriend that he's carrying around. So she decides to act revenge on him by sending him on a quest for magical ingredients. They're not real. She's not a real witch, but he thinks she is, to make the dead girlfriend come back to life. Did any of that make sense?
Well,
it's a zombie alien puppet movie.
Yeah, in a sort of way, yes. I didn't really watch, a lot of like the movie from Alien, but I watched, the guy, some American teenagers, they when the policeman would like to catch up islands, but this young boy, protect her. Yeah, it's I think American movie for a long time ago. That I think it's green or yeah. It's okay. So cool. Now, if we can use a very short word to express what does toy puppeteer mean to you, or cosplay mean to you, in a very short word to express. Yeah.
It means well,
or this movie, or
like
this
my
movie,
life.
because you united everything, right?
Yes. Yes, everything came together. It's my dream, so it means making my dreams come true, because I want to entertain, and it's a very funny movie, so I want to make people laugh. So when I see someone watching my movie and I see them laugh, it's everything. It's what I love I want to make people laugh and smile, and that's what it means to me. I just want to make people happy and entertained and smile and go, oh, that's so weird, but it's so good. That's what I want.
Amazing. So now, beyond this toy puppeteer movie, what else you are working on? So you do cosplay as some training course or some commercial show? So how it goes? And what you are focusing on beyond this movie? You give you acting class or some directing course? So how you manage your, let's say, your daily profession life?
I'm still I get booked on the commercials a lot, so that's what I do on, as much as I can. I do a lot of writing, and my goal right now is to get this movie into a TV series. Like, I would love to continue this as a TV series. So I'm writing that TV series and working my best. I just actually translated this movie into Spanish, French, and Portuguese, and maybe with your help, Chinese too.
Why not?
So,
Why not? I'd love to.
yeah.
Because writing and is my passion as well. I'm working on another project which I focused for quite a few years about Tao Te Ching, the philosophy of Lao Tzu, and yeah, and yeah, it will be my pleasure. So, okay, you mentioned that that people don't really need a Hollywood anymore. How comes? I mean, you are locating in LA. So
Yeah.
how do you see Hollywood right now?
I see that Hollywood is changing very much because
In which way?
I think the big studio films are going to have to rethink how they're working. I mean, you don't need $200 million to make a movie. You need creative, budget-friendly, good written films to make profit. Like, I think they have to rethink the budgets very much. Like, look at Godzilla +1. It made so much money in the US, and it did not cost anywhere close to what American movies cost these days. And I think that Hollywood is going to have to bring down their budgets and maybe give a chance to someone like me, who's like independent and knows take money and make it stretch really. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, it clearly made sense. We were used to fascinated in, we call the big making. As you mentioned, you spend maybe $100 million or to make a fantastic movie by huge picture and 3D this and that. But now I think people, day after day, they are awakening to dive into a cool story, a real story, and a real touching story like your movie, which you would like to express. Of course, if you see a big picture like you see this earth by the vision of God, right? You in the huge cinema, use the 3D camera and you see huge picture, and yeah, it's a way, but it's not our daily life. Our daily life is just little things, right? So the little things express our real feeling, emotion, this and that. Yeah. How is to live in LA? I suppose it could be challenging. I used to visit LA, but in just 1 or 2 days. So how is the life over there as an actor, and like you? Is that go ahead.
I'm lucky that I don't really pursue acting very much. Like, if friends ask me to act, I will do it, but I don't audition every day. I don't really pursue it. I'm much more interested in making my own things. And now with the technology that we have, and I'm also learning AI, and it helps in AI. So that's going to help us little people, like little Hollywood people. I think it's getting easier for us to make stuff. It's getting easier for us to distribute things online. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world. I'm just in LA because I am very fortunate to be here and to find work as a puppeteer to pay the bills. But like I love that I'm here with so many creative people that are also able to work on a very small budget that are very creative, and it's the creativity that solves the problems that the big studios are having a hard time with. And we don't have to answer to big executives. So our ideas, if I want to make a crazy little video, I can. No one's telling me no, and I can put it on YouTube or anywhere and get an audience. Mm-hmm. So there's no real gatekeeping. I just like being in LA because my friends are here, so mm-hmm. So I don't have to go anywhere. But you can make movies anywhere in the world, mm-hmm. Anywhere. Your phone is better camera than it's the same, like 4K, yeah. And mm-hmm. You can shoot anything you want. You can make anything you want. Just make a good story. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you for your sharing on this.
And good sound.
Mm-hmm. And why I'm asking this, because in China, we used to have quite a bunch of guys. They have the dream to be a part of filming or TV industry. So they went to Beijing. So these, guys called 北漂. 北 means north, or going to the north. 漂 is like floating. So they don't have a route. So many of them, they live in the basement. They live, it's quite a challenging life for them, but they still keep on their dream to be an actor or filmmaker, maybe possibly, whatever. So they get, because, the big movie, making movie, they need a bunch of guys, like we call crowd actors. So like you will not show your face. You just need to see maybe your back, just to see a crowd of people. So some of them, they succeed, luckily, but most of them, they couldn't because they don't have a chance. But now, as you see, as you shared with us, the technology, the camera developed so much. You don't need to, have a camera with, $30,000, dollars to have one. Yeah. You don't need to. Yeah, you can AI. These, also the technology helped us to be more independent. Even we are small, but if we have good story, we have good combination with sound, pictures and words, it could be cool, and it will attract more people to watch us. Yeah, thank you.
Like the camera on your cell phone is great. It's a great camera. There's things you can do, and you can do audio on your phone. You can do editing on your phone. Like I edit all my everything I post on social media. I edit everything on my phone. So you could learn good software that would help, but you could just do everything on your phone if you're just starting out. Like if you have nothing else, I know you have a phone, and I know you have a camera on your phone. So yes, you could do something. And I hear from my actor friends out here that actually do pursue acting, like serious career. They say that now acting and auditions and getting the role is a 360-degree thing. Like they don't just go by your picture. They want to see video of you. They want to see like all your angles, like your profiles. They want to see everything. And you have all these new techniques for marketing yourself. You don't just send a picture. You're like, here's my picture. Here's me doing the role. Here's my action thing. And you could shoot it all yourself. You don't have to wait to get roles to have, you know, a demo reel. You could just shoot something yourself on your phone. And the people that hire you for the role, they could see more than just the picture, because they might just like picture garbage, but they could see you acting in a demo reel that you could shoot yourself. You don't have to wait. You know, usually actors have to collect, like, oh, I work this, and then they edit it together. Shoot your own. Shoot anything. Pick anything. Creative. Write your own thing. And then you have all these new materials and a better chance to get the job if you're acting.
Sure, absolutely. And when your film will come out next year?
It's coming. Yes, it's already out. It's streaming in Europe right now. It's available on DVD and Blu-ray. I don't know if China has Amazon, but
some people use it. Yeah, it's ready already.
Yeah, it's ready. It's finished. It's just coming to distribution to the US next year, and I'm hoping for China.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Okay,
it's a very cute movie.
What?
It's a very cute movie. It's no bad words, nothing. It's just a very cute movie. Like 10-year-olds, the kids watched it and they love it.
Okay, cool. Okay, for all of you guys who are watching us, and with Vera, Li Airon, we are looking forward to share with all of you guys the movie already made, Toy Puppeteer, and also if any of you would like to have the commercial performance by cosplayer, also some acting and directing, producing, welcome to contact Vera and to look her up on her works already, and also to be in touch for the future collaboration. And once again, thank you, Vera, for your great story. And it's how uniquely to make people laugh in your own way. And I'm certainly looking forward to see your movie. And if I may help, and yeah, I will be greater pleasure to do my part for making a movie, in Chinese language or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yes, please. Right. Thank you.
Okay, Vera. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, 谢谢。
Bye.
Bye bye.